majority of people watching this will know you obviously from Brighton, Belgium, of course.
Yeah.
So what can they expect from your new solo stuff?
I guess the solo stuff is just more of a solo project in the essence of it's more of what I want to do on my own. And I was very lucky in the sense that when because I've always been in contact with Jill like Kitsune.
Yeah.
And they heard the first single and they had interest and they just kind of they wanted to work with me and I wanted to work with them and they're very smart and they know what they want to do and they're a great label which
Of course.
we all know. And the best thing about them is like it's a brand and they have a plan, they know what they want to do. So it's a perfect label to work with in the sense of like you don't just put out a record and hope that it goes well
Oh yeah, exactly.
or whatever. Like you sit down with them and you talk about a plan and how you want to build your brand and be an artist and it's really
quite rare nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah, it's rare and especially like these days where album sales and whatnot is minimal in comparison to what it was say 10 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever.
Yeah.
And especially for dance music because that's the stuff that gets downloaded because the kids who download music, the kids who DJ basically. So, but and it's like it's just building a brand and then you turn to like albums and live shows and next thing you're gonna start working on the album and got like a lot of good collaborations lined up.
Cool.
And but it's all looking very exciting. But this tour is gonna be fun, I think.
Yeah, who are you most looking forward to hanging 10 with? I suppose you're friends with all of them.
Hanging 10.
Yeah.
Well, the Punk Stone Cup guys, I played with them last year in Sweden. I think it was. They were really fun. I'm really good friends with Jens from Digitalism, so I played with them in Paris last week as well.
Oh, nice.
Let's see them tomorrow night.
Cool.
And I think next week I'm going to go to Belgium and see Dave and Steph from Zoe.
Oh, excellent.
I just want to go there and have a look at their studio.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
yeah, no, they invited me to go stay there, but I was like, I just want to go and just have a look at the studio. I've seen footage of it.
Just have a look. That's what we need.
Have you seen photos of the footage of the studio?
No, I haven't seen it, no.
You have
It's epic.
It's fucking incredible, man. Like,
not surprised.
It's all analog gear. It's all, but they've got three. They have three separate studios.
Shitload of knobs.
Like they are like I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking talk about Picasso and say how good he is, but like they're so actually amazing. But they have like the amount of like the proper analog gear and shit they use and the size of the studio.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a thrift shop, but just an organised thrift shop with the most amazing fucking gear you could ever imagine. It's great.
Mate, sounds like a dream. What are you up to, Benny?
We just done this Kitsune Maison tour, and before that I played a couple shows in Japan and Hong Kong.
Oh, really?
And then did some shows in Europe for just to kind of make up time before I came here.
Sure. How to go down the east, man?
Fuck man, like Asia is amazing. Like Japan is like so many people have fascination with Japan, but to DJ there it's incredible. Like the kids,
they go nuts.
They just go crazy and like, but it's just everything the way the Japanese people treat you and look after you and the food there. It's like it's the whole fucking package of something. It's amazing. And Hong Kong was good as well. But the thing about Hong Kong is when I was packing my bag, my girlfriend, she was like, you didn't pack your bag properly, we can make it lighter, so she would pack my bag. She forgot to put my CD or something.
Ooh,
so,
ouch.
Just like there's 6 hours before the gig in Hong Kong, I had to sit in my hotel room reburning everything.
Oh, God, nightmare.
But it was kind of good though, because it kind of made me cull a few things.
Oh, that's good.
Because I had like this whole like categorized wall. I took disco section and my early section and late section because this tour is so long. And but it was kind of good in a sense, made me cull things. But she was like, it's funny, she's very sweet about it. She was really drunk when I spoke to her, and she was like, "What can I do? I'll FedEx to you right now." I'm like, "I'm in Hong Kong tonight. I'll be in Tokyo tomorrow. Then I'll be in Milan. Then I'm going to be in Berlin. Where are you going to send it to?" She goes, what if I send it to London? I'm like, "Well, that's 8 years later." So he's there.
Just gets follow you around.
Why do you organise one that's couriers that just kind of follow you?
Yeah, well, those ones.
If they can't get you at some place, they'll just get on the plane.
Just carry on. Just carry on. They're good at that. Some say. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it's cheap too.
Well, exactly. You mentioned some collaborations earlier. Any you can name some?
There's a couple I can name, a couple I can't. Edin the Cressy, a-trak.
Oh, really?
A-trak's a good friend of mine, and he's been very supportive of my solo project.
Yeah.
And so we're going to do a track together. I'm going to do some stuff with Cressy, couple other people I've been speaking with, but you don't really want to say it because if it doesn't happen, you sound like an idiot.
Exactly.
But yeah, so just kind of waiting on some things. But even if those other things don't end up coming through, then there's a lot of other possibilities that come back. But for me, like in a producing sense, like I love working with people and collaborating. It makes it a lot more fun, especially when you're doing something of your own.
Well, yes, certainly.
You can sit in a fucking bedroom and make an album, and you can be there for a year in a bedroom on your own. And for me, it's like I said, all the people I admire and look up to and love what they do, and if you can have the opportunity to work with them, then that's really my dream.
Yeah, it's a dream for sure.
Working and doing it at the same time. So so I mean, I'm very, very excited, and it's going to be good.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for speaking to us, Beni.
No, thank you very much.
It's been
really
Thanks a lot for speaking to him.
Thank you very much. Sit next to him.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Cool.
Ciao. Thank you.